The playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
The shot's good. Boss has got 27.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Banton. He's got 5. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Banton. They need this. Ejected by Boss. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Whitey's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Timberwolves. Joe's checked in. And Boston has possession. It's a 13-point game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count the basket. Joe's got 5 now.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. You take a look at Boss, a great player, second in the league.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Boston ball.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You look at the Timberwolves. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And I think for Minnesota, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Timberwolves on offense. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Boss. 27 points for him, and he can't jam it through.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Banton. And the pass to Tatum. There's the triple. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Inside, here's Boss. Misses from short range.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Banton. 5 points in the game. Passes it to White. Celtics passing it around. And here's Tatum for 3. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Edwards passes to Boss. Misses from close range. Celtics trail by 12. Pass to Tatum. There's a good screen. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards passes to Boss. That one goes. Count it. Boss has got 29 in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Tatum on the wing. Tatum draws the double. The pass to Nichols. Back to Brown. Over Edwards. And another miss by Boston.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 20-5 run here. Pass to Boss. Here's Joe. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Boston making some changes. Harden's checked in, and Morris subbed in for Jason Tatum. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Luke Kennard, and Delano Banton's subbed in for Brown. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. They've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Marcus Morris. And it's White in at the 2 guard. That's the Boston 5. Here's Hartenstein. Passes it to Boss. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Harden. Celtics trail by 21. White looking around. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston again missing.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Shot's good by Banton.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Edwards kicks to Olynyk. Back to Edwards. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Tatum. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
The Celtics making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Boss passes to Edwards. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Tatum. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility to the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Kennard against Edwards. Over Kennard. Hartenstein controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Banton. Kennard on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint. Here's Boss. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Olynyk against Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
And the Timberwolves call time. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's McDaniels in for Naz Reid. And the basket is good. Boss has got 39.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Tatum on the wing. Brown feeling it out a bit. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Banton. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Here's Boss. Makes it off the glass. Boss has got 41.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Now here's Tatum. Guarded closely. No good from outside.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
The rebound by the Celtics. Banton's got his 5th rebound in this one. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Reed comes in for Towns. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Here's Banton, covered by Boss. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Reed. Down low. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got 43 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And the basket by Tatum.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Boss.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
So it's the Timberwolves now, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Now, here's Kennard. Back to White. He kicks it to Morris. Launches a three, and it's White missing. Here's Boss, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Boss has got 47 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, all
Get serious. Come on.
Oh, that slipped out of my hand. Man, that one felt good. I back up my game. Oh. Yeah. That fucking sounds so sweet. Oh, that's the win. Yo, I think someone moved the basket. Give me a break. What's up with that?
You'll get the next one.
Come on. Oh, that's deep. I can move back some more. What? Ah. How you gonna stop this? Oh, what? Oh, that's too easy. Oh, that was pretty. Woo.
You're like money in the bank.
Hey, hit me up.
Well, excuse me.
Hey, balance it out! Oh, I'm shooting it! Who got that?
Come on! What are you, bro, MP? Come on.
Started, man. Let's get it started.
Where's the foul?
Again. Again.
Up next, the Timberwolves.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he...
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Boss in at point guard. And for Philadelphia, Warren is out there with Anderson. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Tillman in at the 5, down low. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Warren with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Wiggins and no good. Pass to Boss. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Tillman passes to Warren. The 11-footer. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Towns.
This is the Gobert effect defensively. Able to alter shots with that great length.
Here's Warren.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Here's Boss. Banked in off the glass. Boss has got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Warren, good.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things. What a bomb from Maxey. His range continues to expand.
Here's Boss. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Boss. He's averaging 50 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Now, here's Maxey. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. The 3 from Warren. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Boss, back to Edwards. Towns, the screen. Fires from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the 76ers. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Here's Boss. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Outside, Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Boss. 10 points for him. Edwards passes to Boss. Here's McDaniels. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Let's keep it up.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Anderson passes to Warren. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The pass to Wigginton. From past the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
The 76ers trail by 10. Stolen. Edwards with it. Maxey covering. And he dunks it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Maxey following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And they get it. Wigginton no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shoots from 14. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Boss. He's got 12. It's Edwards on the wing. Dives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And, Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back.
He's called their first timeout. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Boss. He's at the head of the pack in the West.
And I can't say that anyone is surprised. Always one of the players that everyone loves to watch.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. We've got Reed. Wennington is up there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Anderson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Boss, in that last matchup against Boston, put on a show. He finished with 47 points, and he was dialed in, made most of his shots. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Reed. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
Boss passes to Joe. To the middle. It's Edwards on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Wennington. Guarded by Reed. Wennington passes to Eubanks. 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
To the inside, Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Maxey against Edwards. Pass to Eubanks. Outside Warren. It's rebounded by Boss.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
76ers foul. Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tillman's checked in. Here's Wigginton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Passes to Maxey from outside the arc. Rebound, Minnesota.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Boss, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Anthony Edwards
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the 76ers call time here. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at the Timberwolves. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Warren, that's for 2. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Towns with the bucket. Towns has got his first basket of the night.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Anderson passes to Tillman. Looking to end the run. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort. To the paint. It's tipped. Kicks to Towns. Boss passes to Towns. Inside. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Maxey against Edwards. Maxey on the wing, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wigginton. A 3-ball. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Joe's checked in. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Boss passes to Joe. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Wigginton no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Wigginton. He's covered by Boss.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. McDaniels passes to Boss. Here's Joe. The pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert. Here's Maxey. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Minnesota on top, just dominating this one. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Put your hands together for your Arena Entertainment.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
Fellas, man, it's still early in the ballot. But I'll say to the fans, vote early and vote often. Plenty of time to get your favorites in the game.
Make your voices heard. The All-Star Game, folks, is for you. And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Timberwolves.
What we've seen is they're launching shots anytime they get breathing room. The defense has tried to extend out to the shooters, but in many cases, it hasn't mattered.
Yeah, you got to appreciate how assertive they've been, in total control of this game, at least so far. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Boss has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Boss in at the one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Take a look at Boss and know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
That one misses. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
The defense totally forgets about the shooter, so he turns the missed free throw into more points. Inexcusable.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Just 4 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A 3 from Warren. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McDaniels. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Wigginton. He's guarded by Boss. Here's Wigginton. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Great D that time from Edwards.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Towns the screen. Boss. Nice D from Warren. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Anderson with the screen for Maxey. Poked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Wigginton. He's covered by Boss. Down low. Here's Warren. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Warren's got his second basket.
There it is. The first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Boss passes to McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Wigginton. Outside Warren. Pass to Wigginton. This one for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards dishes to Gobert, shoots over Warren, and Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Maxey passes to Tillman. Back to Maxey. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
Dishes to Gobert. Passes it to Boss. He kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Boss. Stolen by Anderson. Back to Warren. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Minnesota also with the sub. Joe's checked in. Timberwolves passing it around. Boss, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Tillman passes to Maxey. 2 points. That one goes. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
When Lonnie Walker first entered the NBA, Clark, his athleticism really stood out. He's very quick twitch.
Yeah, he is, but recently his athleticism has taken a back seat, which I think is a good thing because Walker has focused more on becoming a better shooter, refining that part of his game, as well as trying to be more consistent in his overall offensive game. So that, to me, speaks volumes to this young man's development.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The pass to Anderson. They set the pick. Low block shot on the way. Again, Philadelphia.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Pass to Towns. Over Anderson. It's hauled in by Warren. And it's Warren with the ball for Philadelphia. Maxey passes to Walker. And the shot goes in. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Maxey. Gobert the pass to Boss. Over Maxey. The offensive rebound. Towns for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Here's Maxey, and the rejection by Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Warren. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Boss. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted by.
That's now 26 points for Boss.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Maxey finds Anderson. Over Towns. Anderson's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Boss. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Wennington. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 3 on the clock. To end the run. Offensive rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so it's Minnesota able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist.
checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. We've got Maxey. T.J. Warren out there with Reed. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Wigington in at the one spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. That free throw, no good. Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. And you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Passes it to Eubanks. Here's Wigington. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Warren, good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Pass to Reed. To the inside. Here's Boss. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Eubanks got 5 rebounds tonight. Dives for it. Outside Warren. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tillman's checked in. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Paul Reed. Now the pass to Hartenstein. To the paint. Here's Boss. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Reed. Defended by Anderson. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Scoped out the turnover, ran out ahead of the play, and Maxey finished things off nicely.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Boss. It's rebounded by Wigington. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 9, Nickeil.
And it's Warren with the ball for Philadelphia. Left side, Maxey. Wigington, the pass to Warren. Takes it from 10. Again, Philadelphia.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
They get a hand on it. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Here's Boss. Reed the pass to Boss. Olynyk gets a screen from Boss. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. And at last, they get one to fall. Boss has got 8 here in the quarter. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Wigginton, guarded by Boss. Pass to Wigginton. Now Maxey. Jacks up a three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Boss.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Minnesota. And there's the call on Boss. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 15.
17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Wigginton. And the wide open shot from Warren. Hands it from downtown.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Here's Boss. Good, he hits again.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single season 40-point game list. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.